Hello YouTube, and welcome back to another Obby Creator video. My name is Roro, and today we're going to be building Floor 8 of Tower of Super-Ception, which is the soul crushing tower from my GTOH ring in Obby Creator. If you haven't seen the previous videos yet, you can find those on my channel in the playlist, and this is basically Tower of Inception from GTOH, but with 5 layers instead of just 2. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not already, because I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of April. Anyways, let's get into the video. So the way you're gonna ascend the tower, you're gonna go up floors 1, 2, 3, and 4 completely normally. Then you're gonna climb up this ladder right here, which is gonna take you all the way up to floor 9. We haven't built floor 10 just yet. Then from there, you're going to descend back down floors 8, 7, 6, and 5. Then you're going to climb all the way back up to floor number 10, which is going to be where you finish off the tower. Floor 8 is going to be right here. It's floor 6 if you count from the bottom up, but it's the 8th floor you'll go to, and also the 8th floor I'm building. But before we actually start on that, I would like to make a few changes to some things. Currently on this floor and this floor, floors 9 and floor 7. If the floor is insta-kill, I basically just had it as a GBJ, but just so that you couldn't easily just glitch out, like by corner clipping in here or something. I just made it insta-kill. But that's pretty annoying, and especially because, like, you're already so far into the tower, it would be kind of annoying. So I'm actually going to make an adjustment to that. Instead of it insta-killing you, it's actually going to teleport you to a place where you have to land 3 10-stud wraps in a row, and if you fail that, then you get insta-killed, instead of immediately getting insta-killed. This one I had to make into, like, 2 things, because in the ceiling of this one, I had to make there be a second one that was 5 damage, so that you wouldn't just get insta-killed upon hitting the ceiling, basically. So all I gotta do is just delete the insta-kill ones up here, then just scale this back up. And because this doesn't insta-kill you, I technically don't need these, like, fake kill bricks, basically. Because I had those so that your arm, because your arm could glitch through here, and then you'd accidentally hit the thing, and it would kill you. But now I don't need that. You still will take 5 damage, but, that's fine. We will do that over here as well. So let's delete the ones at this part. This is the thing you jump down to go onto the next floor, by the way. Okay, that is now finished. So now I need to actually add the teleporter. Now it's just been turned into a regular kill brick. So technically it's now just a regular JBJ. So now I need to actually add in the teleporter. And I will add a sign explaining what happens if you fall, but I'll do that later. Well, I guess before we put the teleporter, we'll put the 10-stud wraps. I don't really know where I'll put them. I guess I'll just put them outside the frame here. So now I can set the color, and I actually finally realized that this button exists, so I can just do that. Wow, look how fast that was. I didn't have to click like 50,000 buttons. Now I just need to clone this a couple times. Now I'm going to add the insta-kill underneath here. Okay, so I just placed it here. Let's scale it out a little bit so that you can't just like jump past it. This should be good, so let's just put that down a little bit more like that. There, so if you attempt to jump past this, yeah, you will end up hitting that and dying. Okay, I just realized that these are actually 8 studs, so that's gonna need to be fixed. So there we go. You'll just do these 10-stud wraps like this, and then I'll put the teleporter here, which will send you back to the start of the floor. So this one, we do actually need to put this 10-stud, or this 1-stud gap right here. We don't have to add in like a fake teleporter like we had to do with the kill brick, because this is gonna be invisible anyway. Okay, so I've just finished like linking up all the teleporters and everything, and I also added another thing just like this for this floor right here. So both floors where it previously would insta-kill you, you now just get sent to there. Now this floor right here, this one actually just teleports you back to the start of the floor. I think I said that, but this floor, which you're going to now be building, yeah, I did go ahead and add in the frame and kill bricks at the bottom. This one will also be another thing that will teleport you back to the start of the floor. It's also going to start in the 4th layer, which is this one, because that's where the previous one ended. I'm also going to try to make this floor a little bit shorter than the other ones, because like the past like 4, I think, videos, all the ones from floor 4 onward have ended up being around like 20 minutes long, and that also makes them take like forever to edit. So yeah, as we know, it's gonna end up being 20 minutes long anyway, probably. So I think I'm gonna start off with you land on this kill brick platform thing. I'll add in the teleporters later. I don't feel like it right now. And I'll also add in a sign stating that this floor is over a safety net. Well, at the moment, it's technically a GBJ because I need to actually add in the teleporter. We're going to start off by a jump onto this stud right here, I think. Also, this G down here, that actually tells you what, like, thing you're on. Either global or local, like, your movement axis. So, like, that's a new thing. So, like, previously, it would just display nothing if you're on global mode, and it would display L if you're on local mode. You toggle it by pressing Control L. Basically, if I go ahead and like rotate this part, then while I'm in global mode, it's going to have me move it on the global axis directly up and down, back and forth, and left and right. But if I change that, then it'll be on its local axis, so I can move it on like its current angle. You can also use the Control L to change that in Roblox Studio. Okay, so after that jump, I think we're gonna we'll put a jump over to here, but let's move that part over so that's a more difficult jump. Let's position it like right here looks good. We'll put a barrier here so that you can't just jump from here to here. So you're gonna jump to here, and then you're gonna do a wraparound thing onto here. Then we're gonna go straight into the next layer already, which is going to be the third layer. And we're going to do that with a corner clip. Let's extend it all the way up to the ceiling, because why not? Then what if we try doing a shadow section? I've never built one of those before, so I guess we can try that, but I think I actually want to do that maybe on like the next layer, or maybe the next one, just because I want a little bit more room to do that. But let's maybe start it off with we'll have it so you jump to this half stud right here, I suppose. Then I want to do a 10 stud high jump. Yeah, now that I think about it, on the previous floor where I was trying to like add a whole bunch of glitches into it, I completely forgot about the 10 stud high jump and the flat wall clip. Oh well, that's okay. We can put those here now. So yeah, you're gonna jump to this half stud right here, and then you'll jump here. Of course, we can make this floor a little harder than usual because it is over the safety net, and especially since we're like right at the beginning of the floor, you lose literally no progress if you fall. So that's exactly why we're gonna put in the most RNG glitch of all, a lodge. Well, I mean, depending on how you make the lodge, it can be RNG. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to make this be the RNG type. Yeah, I guess I do need to move that over here, but just so I can make it go all the way along this pathway inside here. So the type of lodge I had up on this floor, this type is not very RNG. You just got to time it right, and then like where your arms will like slide on the top. I don't think that necessarily has anything to do with it, like because your arms are technically can collide false. Cause see, my arm is just like completely inside the wall, so yeah. My arms aren't like actually holding me up. That type of lodge isn't very RNG, but when you have it so you don't have access to the top of it, then it becomes very RNG. But of course, let's first put this 10 stud high jump. So that one is easy to make. I'm so used to setting all the colors manually because I somehow, how did I not even see that? Like, I don't even know. But basically, it's really easy to make that. You just need a platform that you'll start on, and then you need the platform you're going to try to jump on top of. And you want to set it to 10 studs tall. So there we go. And so you're going to jump to here, and then you got to do the ladder flicking motion to get up. You hold down W and then flick your mouse like that. So now we're going to have this platform that you're going to jump to after this 10 stud high jump that you can actually just jump to directly. That is kind of high up. So we'll move the lodge again over to here. I'll add some more exciting gameplay right there in a second, like a wraparound or something. Yeah, so basically I'm gonna like basically close these walls in a little bit more. That way it's like tight enough for you to lodge inside of. So at the moment it's a 2 stud gap. It should be, for it to work the best, it should be like a 1.75 stud gap. So we can make it that just by extending that out just like that by a quarter of a stud. And then we'll just extend it as long as we want. So yeah, we'll put the start of the lodge like right here. And yeah, basically you gotta like just perfectly angle it. And you'll just like, it can be really annoying because like sometimes it just like you gotta like, yeah, see, sometimes, like, a second ago, I was just moving very slowly. Now I'm just, like, glitching along, and now I'm actually going backwards. Sometimes you slowly go down. Sometimes you slowly go up. Yeah. So, yeah, you're going to do this, and then you'll land. We'll put the platform, like, way down low, just because of how RNG this glitch can be. But then again, we can raise it up just a little bit because it's a safety net. Okay, so you're going to get inside of it and then slide across like this. However, the RNG decides to let you do it. Yeah, and then you're gonna land right on this platform. I did adjust some of the sizes a little bit to make sure that you couldn't just jump straight through it. So now let's make this thing right here more exciting. Let's do those like downward head hitters. So let's take this and put it like, this one will be kind of long, so you can't just like do a wraparound onto it or anything, like around this way onto there. But yeah, we're gonna take this and then put another one right here and then do that. Now we're gonna clone this and move it down to like right here. And so you're gonna have to do a downward head hitter to get on top of here. Treating it like a walk around actually makes it easier. So since you can do that, if we move this more of like right here, then you don't have to like perfectly step back and get back on, like time it very specifically. This makes it easier. Yeah, and then you can just step off to right there. Although you can't just do that. So yeah, we'll just delete that. This will just become a wraparound. You will have to jump to make sure you actually make it, of course. Yeah, then you'll do this lodge. Then we're gonna decide how I want to get to the next layer. I'll just adjust the size of this wall. Okay, so I just had a really interesting idea. So, you see how there's this tiny little, like, I guess it's a misalignment at the moment, because this one was, because this part of the lodge was extended by 0.25 studs. Obviously, I could just extend this part of the frame by 0.25 studs, but what if I make it a dance clip thing instead? So what I just did, I extended this one out by another half stud. This part right here, we're going to make a quarter of a stud to be set inside that little like space right there. Now I'm just going to extend this all the way up to the wall like that. I might make it transparent, I probably will, but yeah, what you're going to do, you're going to have to do a dance clip, but you're going to have to do it like in a really specific way so that you can get around this part of the frame right here. So that's actually kind of easy. So I think to make this harder, I'll change this to 0.25, and I'll put a sign too saying that you dance clip through here, so that like because this looks like one of the barriers there. So you're gonna do like that. We'll put the platform you land on. I mean, we can put it down low because, like, since this teleports you, so it's like if this were a GBJ or one of the things where it doesn't like just teleport you back up, you have to like walk back to that. Then you can't put these close to the floor to the point where you can just jump like that, because then you could just obviously skip a whole bunch of stuff. Since this is a teleporter, or at least it will be, we can get this close to the floor. Let's do another crazy wraparound. Okay, so you're gonna do a wraparound like onto right here. Then we're gonna climb up like this and then do another jump. Let's do some truss flicks now. We'll do it like 2 things long right here and extend this up to the ceiling. So you're gonna jump to this, and then what if we take this and then clone it and move it over here? I'm going to extend right here out by half a stud so that you can't go into climbing animation on the side of it right here. And we're gonna do that right here as well. So what you're gonna have to do is you're going to have to go on here and then go around like this. Then you're gonna have to do some crazy wraparound like that. And if we extend it out half a stud right here too, then it's gonna become even harder, and you're gonna have to do that. Except that took way more. That took a lot of attempts to do, so I'm definitely not gonna have it like that. Also, it looks like I'm gonna have to extend this out a little bit more because I am able to go into climbing animation right there. How about now we do a speed section, because we haven't done that in the last time we put a speed section was on floor 3, which was forever ago. So let's make this ladder flick kind of a long one, and we're going to put a speed pad right here as well. Let's set the material to neon, and to get the color, let's just go down here to this floor and get it to that color. There you go. Let's make it can't collide false too. Then your speed increases, so we're gonna make the rest of this layer be a speed section. Since it's over a safety net, we have to make it be ridiculously hard. Let's do some speed section 1 studs. So we'll put one right there, and we'll put another one right here. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna do these 1 studs right here, and yeah, then you're gonna go into here. I decided to not make like a wraparound 1 stud speed thing, because that would be really hard. So then we'll just do another truss walk, but it's gonna be a speed section truss walk, I guess. So we're just gonna extend this over to here, and now I'll put this part that goes on top of it, and we'll put the speed deactivator right here at the end of this. We'll put the transparency to 0.6 and can't collide cast shadow false, and then we'll just have a ladder flick out to the next layer. So you're gonna do a ladder flick like that. Then let's go to advanced parts to see if I can get any ideas. We'll do a trip part wraparound section. So yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take these. We'll make the platforms you do the wraparounds off of be 1 studs. Well, the trip parts, I guess. Yeah, that's what the trip parts are gonna be. Except I want them to be inlet to mark that. We'll have these extend from the floor all the way up to the ceiling. There. So I just copied and pasted that. So you're going to have to hold space. I mean, I guess it is possible to land on it and still be fine. If you don't land carefully, then you will get knocked off. We're gonna take a wall and scale it from the floor up. to the ceiling. We're gonna have it so that you land off of this trip part on this platform right here, which will just be barely sticking out by half a stud. Then let's have we haven't used any buttons yet on this floor, so we'll have a button section. Well, I've never actually used the activate fading parts setting. I've used make objects visible and make objects invisible and reset pushbox, but never this one. Basically, well, I did once on what was previously on the slot 6, which now has the Citadel. That was kind of it was just a random obby thing that I built because I was bored. I was pretty much experimenting with the buttons because they were new at that point. Basically, I think what this is going to do is it's just going to basically activate this as if I've stepped on it if I bind this up. Then, yeah, it just makes it disappear. I think it's going to respawn, because, like, depending on what its time till reappear setting is, yeah, it looks like it does. If I wanted it to stay open for a while, I could, like, increase that, which I think I will do. I think I want to finish out the floor by just having a whole bunch of conveyor launches, pretty much just completely around here. Yeah, and then we'll put the thing you drop down into the 5th floor, right in this corner. And then from there, we're gonna put another ladder. I think I want to put it on like the other side of this one. You're gonna climb up the second ladder the same way you did with this one, and then that's gonna take you up to floor 10, which is going to be the finale of the tower. We'll start off by this jump, I guess. Yeah, that seems good. Or like as far as like doing the wraparound onto there. Then we want to set the color, and we definitely want to increase the speed. So we'll put it to like 50. Okay, so that you can use to launch like all the way over here. This one will angle a little bit upward. For this one, I'm going to set the speed to 16. That's the same speed that your character walks. So that means if you're like aligned completely with it, then you don't move at all. So what I'm going to do with that, I think, well, I guess first we'll have one right there, because I want this one to be like right up to the ceiling and also going in this direction. Actually, no, I had that wrong. I do want it to send you in this direction. Because in order to, you have to jump in order to like make any progress going in this direction. That means you gotta like do it carefully so that you don't die of damage. So this definitely needs to be lowered down. Okay, actually I don't really like that idea because you take too much damage. So we can still make it just as annoying if we do make it 15 and 6 studs of space right here. That means you're going to literally walk this fast. I mean, and you can't even really speed it up by jumping. And so that you can't just go into climbing animation on the side, we are also going to make this be like 4 studs like that. Yeah, okay, 14 speed is definitely not as annoying, but yeah. So this is basically just going to be the end of the floor. Okay, so I've done a few finishing touches to the floor. Well, I mean, there's other stuff I'm going to do later, like adding music and whatever. But like I added the thing that you'll jump down to the next floor. But yeah, now I'm going to show you the whole floor start to finish. First of all, if you would like to play this, here's the ID right here, 6555316 #7. You can go to any of the floors I've built in the previous video, and now I'm going to add in the teleporter to floor 6. You can jump on this teleporter, and you'll be sent right here. So the sign says this is another break floor, just like floor 8. If you fall at any point during this floor, you'll be sent right back to this platform. So you start off by jumping onto this one stud right here. Then you got to do a wraparound right here. Then you have this corner clip. Then you're going to jump to that stud, that half stud like that. Then you're going to jump here, and you have this 10 stud high jump. And then you're going to jump to right here. Then you're going to have a wraparound followed by a lodge. And then you'll land right here on this part of the thing. Then you have this slashy dance 2 clip. So you'll do like that. I probably will add a sign explaining that that's what you're supposed to do. And also, can you just make this jump right here? You probably can. Okay, you can. So this is going to need another barrier. Anyway, after you do the dance clip, you're going to go onto the edge of this little ledge right here. And then you got to do a wraparound onto this wedge. You'll jump up the wedge, go around this ladder. Then you do that ladder flip right there. And then you're going to jump off it right here. Then you have these speed section 1 studs. Then you jump to here, and then you just slide across the ladder and, well, truss, I guess. Your speed will get deactivated, and then you're going to do a ladder flick onto, like, the back side of this wall right here. Yeah, then you have this. You can just hold space, and you got to do these trip part wraparounds. Then you're going to go inside this part right here, where you have to hit the button to open up the door. So you do that ladder flick first, then you have these sphere wraparounds. Pretty easy. And then you jump up to this platform right here. Then you do these walkarounds. Hit the button, the wall will disappear, and then you gotta do like that. Then you have the final conveyors. So you're gonna do like that, and then you gotta just walk across here. Once you reach the end, you're gonna drop down into the next floor. But yeah, that's building floor 8 of Tower of Super-Ception. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please remember to leave a like and also subscribe down below. I will see you in the next video, and have a great day.